Hey now, everybody! Welcome to the Drunken Pool Gaming. Today, I'm going to be making the first satellite for the David Bowie is Very Disappointed You Space Agency. So, I think we're gonna have to call this the Drunken Satellite. The Drunken Sat. So this should be a quick and easy video, because I mean it's just really a satellite. I'm gonna add some of these on here. Some battery packs. Trying to buy 4 more. Okay. Gonna have lights. This is the first time we're gonna implement lights into our design because we just unlocked that through the last episode. And we're gonna get the Communitron 16. And I'm gonna set this up as an action group. So custom 1 will toggle the antenna so they could go on out. Oh, I didn't even notice on the last upgrades that we did, we actually got this the barometer. So that's going to be good for going back to Minmus and the moon. So now we're just going to, our satellite's almost 100%. I just need to grab some solar panels on it. Like so. And like so. There we go. That looks kind of cool. I mean, granted, unrealistic, cool. So, whenever you're building a satellite, you always have to think, do you want it to mock any other type of satellite? Well, I was going to do maybe a mockery of Sputnik, but I don't think I'm going to have the opportunity. Now, I also could have done the United States' first rocket as well, the first satellite, but that didn't come out. I don't think you really could do it in Kerbal Space Program. Yeah, you really can't make Explorer 1, which is a bit difficult. Okay, so this should be able to get us into a complete orbit if the main boosters don't do that already. Well, not the main boosters, but the second stage. And this. Need a lot of fuel to get us into orbit. Not that much fuel though. Get back there. Okay. I'm also not gonna add solid rocket boosters to this one. I'm just gonna do straight up fuel, because I'm gonna try doing a redstone type rocket, which was one of the first. Well, it was the first rocket into space by the United States. It was a Warner von Braun design, which is good. So, slap on a few engines there. I have to be careful not to click on something like that, so it's hideous. And there we go. So let's see if this drunken satellite can get into orbit. We're gonna slap on some. Clamps there, and we're gonna drag this thing all the way up as far as we can to the roof, because that will save us just a little bit of gas. Okay, and I think we are ready. Oh my. Okay, Well, this is going to be a little unnerving because I don't have any SAS. Great. It's almost like how the first ever rocket, the first attempt at the satellite. It wasn't by Warner von Braun. It was a different attempting agency, but it never worked out. Basically, let's see. I don't think we'll have a. I think we're a bit too heavy for this engine. Let's see. Yeah, but if I am correct, the 30, the LV30 is it? The LVT30 has just a bit more thrust. I think we're gonna give that a try before moving on anything else. And no, I'm also gonna slap on some side rocket mounts just to get us out of the atmosphere. So something like that. And then we'll light it, we'll build up, and then we'll shoot it off. So, without further ado, probably should get rid of those contracts because we don't need really contracts anymore. 3, 2, 1. And we're off. Always the exciting part right here because you don't know what to expect. Could rather go very well or could go very, very bad. As far as upgrades go, I think we only need to upgrade one more spectrum of the space center, and that's going to be the runway. So we'll do that eventually. Not this episode, though. Another thing is, I'm thinking about sending a test rocket out to try to see if we can get to the promised lands of Tylo. Because we know the oncoming mountains that are going to come and sweep over this place and kill everyone. So we want to get to Tylo. Are you tilting a bit? Yeah, you're tilting a little bit. However, the we do have the say putting it, what's it called, not the Communitron. We do have a reaction or a wheel in there to keep us at a good space. Can't, like a reaction wheel, I think it's called. I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna try keeping it nice and stable as we go on up. And you want to stay underneath that 200 meters per second because then you're just wasting fuel. If you really wanted to be fuel efficient, you could go under 150, but you want to be at really above 150 though. But if you want to save fuel, you could fly around 150, maybe a little more. 160 tops if you are really frugal with your fuel. But that's a lot of shift and controlling that you have to do. You know, throttle up and down. So we're just blasting off. We're almost at 10,000 meters. So I'm going to do our little shift to the right and full blast it by slamming on that Z key. And get ready to cut that second stage. 3, 2, oh, now. Gonna slap that engine and say goodbye to our main boosters that hopefully won't crash into the Kerbal space program and blow it up. So, pretty good rocket so far. It's not a heavy payload, so we don't have to worry about that. I'm contemplating if I should leave this engine on just in case if I want to deorbit it or not. But I also do have the option of blowing it up from the Kerbal space program. If I leave it on, it'd be a very cool explosion, so. So, I think in the upcoming episodes, probably should watch how my planes are. Upcoming episode, I should check out if I should just go and check out going back to the Mun and getting some more signs there so we can get more parts. 'Cause I did get the new instrumentation. Oh man. But besides that, well, it's fun to go to the moon, honestly. I enjoy going there. I have to rock this back and forth to level out the orbit. That's good. So, I'm just gonna go. It's gonna be a short, quick orbit. And it's gonna be good. Interestingly enough, we had the power to be the first country to have a satellite in space. But I can't remember the president back. Whoever the president was back in the 50s, I can't really recall right now. He sided with the different space agency, quote unquote. Really wasn't a space agency, more of a public space agency of rocket builders. And I really can't remember the president's name from the 50s. I hope it comes, through the mic and helps me out there. Maybe someone who knows a lot about presidents and whatnot might, and it shouldn't have been Kennedy back in the 50s. Or maybe I'll get a Google source soon to see who the president was. I think it was Truman. I'm not sure though. There we go. Okay, 84 and 104. Okay then. Not gonna do that, quite frankly. What was that? I'm breaking the fourth wall, everybody. 114 and 113, that will be a very good. $114, $112. So that should be good enough. Quite frankly, we didn't need this little fuel tank. I think we're going to keep it on just when we're ready to deorbit this. And we're going to do that, not now, of course, but soon. I'll check battery life. It should be at 100%. Oh, 810. Should be at a, yeah, just about 100%. But now we're going into the dark area, and we should be dropping. Yeah, dropping moderately, but this is pretty much our first around the Earth test with this. But I'm going to turn on everything once when I get into a stable orbit. Okay. So, yeah, we could have had a satellite before the Soviets, but said president didn't really listen to Werner von Braun and went with his own way. And we are free. This is our first satellite. Pretty ugly, but it is. It's our Drunken Pole satellite. Let me see. Probe, yep. And it's all good. Be transmitting information back to Earth. Not like Sputnik, who just went around and went beep. People back in the 50s, however, were terrified of that little beeping noise that Sputnik was making. But really, it was just a repeating beeping noise, just so the Russians would say we had a satellite in orbit first. So I'm gonna go to the space station, the space center rather. And if there's any debris left up there, I'm gonna blow it up. What's this? Yeah, there's all these like weird contract things. I don't know. So yeah, I think next thing on our list is going back to the moon. I would say get a little space station there, but I don't think we're ready for that. We have to unlock more science first. And that to unlock more science, we're gonna have to just go and do another trip. So, and I'm gonna start naming these. Missions soon. If you want, drop in the comments below, and you could tell me what would you like me to name some of the missions. And yeah, so I'm Brian. This has been Kerbal Space Program Career Mode. Please like, comment, and subscribe to see more content coming out soon. And I will see you guys later.